Hey, what's going on? Guys, my name's Dynasty, got for y'all today another Mortal Kombat 11 video, and if you're a fan of the Evil Dead franchise and you're like me, and you want to see Ash Williams as a guest character in the Combat Pack DLC for the game, things just got a whole lot more interesting because Bruce Campbell, of course the actor behind the character Ash Williams, just did an all-new interview a few days ago where he discusses all the recent teases and rumors and speculation of Ash making an appearance in the game, and he pretty much all but confirms that it's happening. So with that said, let's break this stuff down and let's get into it. So first things first, over on Twitter, the day after the Combat Pack trailer dropped, Bruce Campbell came out and said, "Boy, looks like a swell game. I'll have to check it out." And of course, people got so stoked when they first saw this because going back to the beginning of May, he had came out and tried to do some like damage control, saying how, you know, it's just a rumor that he wouldn't be in MK11, it's not happening. And now he was talking about, boy, looks like a swell game, I'll have to check it out. So he changed his tone completely the moment the Combat Pack DLC trailer dropped. And of course, keep in mind as well, in case you forgot, there was that small teaser in the trailer of a chainsaw sound effect, some blood splatter, the moment that it said there's some more guest characters to be announced. So between the teasers on his Twitter account and the teasers in the trailer, just days after both of these took place, he went out and got an interview with the guys over at monstersincritics.com, and he was asked about all this MK11 speculation, the rumors, and things got super duper interesting. So of course they opened up by saying, switching gears, so obviously I've trolled your Twitter feed, I'm looking for MK11 clues like everyone else. From there, Bruce Campbell says, "Oh, it's gotten out of hand. It's gotten completely out of hand. Here's the absolute truth of it all. I'm a bad liar." So here's the truth of it. There is an Evil Dead game that's coming out, and it's a fully immersive game. It's going to be very intense, and we hope to be absolutely mind-blowing like some new game. But in the meantime, what happens is Evil Dead's been reintroduced. Ash vs. Evil Dead sort of made it relevant again, and there's a lot of requests just to have Ash pop up like a guest star in a movie or on a TV show, have him pop up and do some crap. So Dead by Daylight was pretty much that. Pop up, do a thing, but people thought that A, I was a liar, that, oh, I thought you were retiring Ash, and then B, that, oh, I guess Ash is now in this game, like he was a fully immersed player. And we started to see the ads for it like that. We were like, don't misconstrue this, I'm just popping in literally saying like a dozen lines like, hey, come on, baby, or whatever, and he may pop up in other games. So, again, he admits he's a bad liar, talks about the entire Dead by Daylight situation, how though he was like a playable character, something really quick and easy, and he does say he may pop up in other games. So thankfully, Monsters and Critics stays to the question. They say, yes, well, Mortal Kombat 11, that's where all the chatter is landing. And Bruce Campbell says, it is. They follow by saying, and Bruce drops a bombshell. He says, sure, well, I would have to say that I can't say anything officially. They have alluded to it because there's a little chainsaw revving at the end when they allude to new characters, so there's nothing I could say, but I can say that Ash has popped up in other games, and if he does pop up in this one, it'll be in the same fashion. Now these next few paragraphs, he pretty much gives it away. So he says to close everything off, it would be like a blink don't miss it, or load him for a quick little run at this, you know? We're saving Full Ash. Full Ash is coming. We hope that this is just a warm-up. Honestly, we're actually doing it because we're saying it's okay to do because it's just sort of whetting people's appetite for playing a game as Ash, which can be fun. He's a big trash talker, and he's one of the few flawed heroes. He's like you. He's like your neighbor being a hero. It's like you being a hero, just you putting a chainsaw on your arm. That's what I think is cool. So that second to last paragraph, I think, is where he changes his tone. He's like, we just hope that this is a warm-up, and they're doing it because, and he changes it to, we're saying it's okay to do because, and then he says, we just want to like whet people's appetites for things to come, because in this entire, you know, section, he's just talking about how the character that he portrays, of course, Ash Williams, will continue to make appearances in things like Dead by Daylight, in games like Mortal Kombat 11, until ultimately Ash Williams is like the main character in this Evil Dead game that should be dropping, I guess, by the end of this year. So all these cameos are just leading up to the launch of an all-new Evil Dead game, and the fact that he even says how, oh yeah, they have alluded to it because there's a little chainsaw revving at the end when they allude to new characters, like, he knows what's up, he knows what's going on. So between this interview, his teases on Twitter, the files found in the Switch version, I think it's safe to say we're looking at a 99.9999999% chance of Ash Williams making an appearance in MK11. It's just crazy because he literally explains the whole marketing scheme and outlook that I guess the franchise of like Evil Dead has right now for a character like Ash Williams, where he's like, oh yeah, we're doing some cameos, Dead by Daylight, MK11, and ultimately we're just aiming for my last big hoorah in an actual Evil Dead game. So it's pretty crazy to see how in-depth he got with this. So there you go. I think this was like the final nail in the coffin for the whole, is Ash Williams gonna be a DLC character? Yes. The man himself said he's a bad liar, and he's done everything but say he's in the game 100%. So guys, that is all I got for y'all today. What do you think of this interview? Of course, you want to check it out yourself. I'll have a link to it down below. If you enjoyed the video, please take 1 second, drop a like on it, subscribe for some more MK11 content. Till next time, I've been your host, Dynasty. Guys, please take care, stay safe, stay groovy. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
See, I've been a fan of Dynasty for years now. GTA, MK, and Justice, I'm still down. Rapper meets gamer, I wonder how y'all feel now. That was just a setup, watch it get real now. Okay, so me and Sub-Zero was born in 92, and lyrically I inherited all his fighting moves. A lot of y'all still lost, don't have the slightest clue. The truth disappears in the smoke as if you